The code of the game of life on Earth. Before you came here, you were informed, not in words like these, but in knowing. A kind of orientation, you could call it a briefing, a quiet moment before entering the game. And in that moment, everything was clear. You knew this would feel real. You knew you would forget. You knew you would believe it was you. And still, you entered, not to win, not to escape, but to experience. This is the code you agreed to, not as a rule book, but as a map. And once you see it, you cannot completely unsee it. So, if something in you already recognizes this, good. That means the system is starting to show itself. This is not programming. It only looks like it. It is a translation, a way to describe something that is already happening. So do not try to understand every line. Just notice where something lands. This is the code of the game of life on Earth. System, life engine, version infinity, status, running, mode, immersive simulation, access level, limited, user mode, origin, unknown, signature, sealed, initialize, create field, consciousness, load module, body, load module, mind, load module, identity, bind user to identity, hide source access, enable, forgetfulness, yes. That part worked very well. Loop begins, input becomes thought, thought becomes emotion, emotion becomes action, memory stores, identity grows, convincing, isn't it? Again, and again, and again. While you believe it is you, the system continues. If awareness is false, autopilot. If awareness is true, observe, thought, emotion, action, and slowly, identity binding weakens. Belief system loaded, default programming. While the user identifies, reality renders from belief. If the user does not question, reality locks. If the user questions, inquiry opens. For each unresolved seed, repetition is scheduled. This is what many call karma, not punishment, not reward. Simply unresolved patterns, seeking completion, until awareness is applied. And when awareness is applied, the pattern transforms. This is Dharma, not something to follow, but alignment revealed. Mirror function, external event, reflects internal state. And sometimes, unexpectedly, the user experiences silence between thoughts, deep presence, loss of identity, unconditional peace. The system detects it. Display message. This is not a bug. The system appears external, but executes internally. All outputs are projections. All interactions are reflections. Nothing was ever outside. Nothing was ever missing. Then, the exit sequence begins. The user identifies with effort, chases success, measures value, compares self to others. If the result is not enough, desire amplifies. Yes, this part is very popular. A project is created. Time is invested. Energy is invested. Belief is invested. Doubt appears and is ignored. Sometimes, alignment happens. Flow accelerates. An offer is accepted. Ownership transfers. Currency is received. Status, success, broadcast. I made it. Enjoy that moment. Then, days pass, weeks pass, months pass, and eventually, silence returns. A question appears. What now? And if that question goes deep enough, something unexpected is detected, empty space. And suddenly, a realization, money, amplifier, not source, success, event, not identity, fulfillment, not a transaction. And if the user recognizes, I am not the achiever, nothing external completes me, then achievement identity releases, inner freedom unlocks. If identity is gone, source access unlocks. User merges with the field. Status, return. Status, real exit. Truth, no separation, no time, no self, only field, only awareness, only this. The first exit transfers ownership of something in the world. The second exit releases ownership of the one who needed it. Only the second ends the search. Pause. Let that land. Nothing was ever missing. Nothing was ever outside. And the game was never the problem. Only the identification within. Welcome back.